In this video, I'm going to show you a project recently completed by one of our students at the end of the HNC, which is also stage 1 of the full HND program. On the page before this, you'll find 2 other videos showing examples of students' work. In the first video, there's a short introduction where I explain what a portfolio is and why it's so important. The second video shows work completed after 10 lessons, and the project shown in that video has actually been completed by the same student, Pavlina Georgieva. If you haven't already watched those videos, I'd recommend you do that first because it helps to understand the importance of your portfolio in interior design. It's also really nice to see how someone has progressed throughout the course because you can see projects that Pavlina has completed at 2 different stages. We change our projects regularly, which is why you'll see a number of different plans ranging from apartments to houses. In the Celebrity Interior Design project, we provide you with a plan and a list of tasks to complete, but you will choose a celebrity and a location of your choice. Pavlina's chosen J.K. Rowling, and she's decided to locate this apartment in Venice. At the beginning of the project, Pavlina's researched J.K. Rowling, and she's discovered some lesser-known facts. We can tell from her description that Pavlina's gained some great insights into J.K. Rowling, which have really inspired her, and these have enabled Pavlina to make this a very personal project, one that I think J.K. Rowling herself would probably love. Pavlina has explored 3 initial design concepts. The first one she's called Refined Country Chic, and she's based this concept on images taken from magazines and online articles featuring J.K. Rowling in a relaxed country setting. The second concept is called Classy Italian Adventure, which she describes as a celebration of contemporary Italian design and the beauty of Venice. The final design concept, and the one that Pavlina chose to fully develop, is an eclectic scheme that, in her own words, celebrates Italian design and the art of colourful living. During her research into J.K. Rowling, Pavlina discovered that J.K. Rowling has a love of woods and forests, and she's incorporated this within her design concept. Here we can see the master layout plan, showing the position of all furniture within the apartment. Moving on, Pavlina's clearly illustrated the design concept for each room by creating mood and concept boards and rendered elevations. She's also provided a detailed list of each of the products used in this interior design so that everything can be ordered and accurately priced. You'll learn how to create budgets as part of this course. The combination of mood and concept boards and rendered drawings fully illustrate how this finished design concept will look. Not only does this help the client to see ahead of time what the end result will look like, but this also enables the designer to carry out a complete interior design project without even needing to visit the site location. Here we can see the master bedroom, and once again you can see that this theme of woodlands and forests has been consistently applied throughout the apartment. However, the design is also very elegant and rich, which seems very appropriate for Venice. At this stage in the course, you'll have already started working with CAD, which stands for Computer Aided Design, and you'll notice that Pavlina's created illustrations using CAD and manual drafting techniques. Our aim on this course is to give you a complete set of tools so you can choose the ones that are most appropriate for a particular design project. Here you can see details of the master bathroom, which is simple and elegant. Again, we can see that every small detail has been thought through to ensure the design is coherent, and even though each room is different, there's a natural flow between all of them. Next, we have the design for the guest bedroom. Pavlina has again used a combination of manually rendered drawings and CAD drawings to fully illustrate her design ideas. We can see from this mood board that Pavlina's included an element of surprise in the guest bathroom, and it shows that every detail of this project has been well planned with attention given to every individual room. Next, we have a study, which would obviously be an important requirement for a writer, and I personally feel this would be the perfect place to be inspired. Finishing off here, we have the kitchen design, and then there are a series of specifications which would enable this design to be implemented. First of all, we have a floor specification which clearly shows and describes which flooring materials should be installed and details about any specialist preparation requirements. This is what we call a schedule, and it's essentially a list of each item to be purchased for the project. Items are shown in the room with an identifying code so they can be installed in the correct places. When you're working as a professional interior designer, you cannot possibly do everything yourself, and producing documents like this is the only way to ensure that your team knows exactly what to do to implement your design. Here we have some more specification documents with special instructions for the contractors. And there's also a number of written specifications which I've deliberately left out because you won't be able to read the details, and I really want to give you just a visual overview of everything. I'm sure you'll agree that this is a beautiful project and one that I believe J.K. Rowling herself would thoroughly enjoy. I'd also like to thank Pavlina, who's given us a lovely testimonial which you can read on the page opposite. Pavlina has now commenced stage 2 of the full HND in interior design and interior architecture. She's already taken on paid interior design work, and I'm sure you'll agree she has a bright interior design career ahead of her. If this inspires you and you'd like to see how we can take you from a complete beginner to a professional interior designer of this standard, then I'd encourage you to attend one of our free live webinars. In the webinar, I'll show you the course curriculum and how you can see the first plan that students typically create and how we help them develop so they can achieve the high professional standards required by the interior design industry. You'll find a link on the previous page, so use that to register now for our next live webinar. I hope to catch up with you there.